Welcome back to the Void Bros podcast. Today, we'll be talking about the Black-Eyed Kids.
So before we get started, has anybody ever heard of the Black-Eyed Kids?
Told me about them. I've watched a couple videos on you.
All I've heard is whatever you told me.
If you go back into some of our, recent podcasts, the one we did over Art Bell, we had a little video clip of Art Bell talking about Black-Eyed Kids and the paranormal stuff. That was a while ago, so I know you remember what the video clip said. Kane, you weren't even here for that.
Where can they find that?
Is that true?
Where can they
Greg,
listen to that?
where's that at?
Where can they find that past episode?
You can't even find it anywhere.
Find it on the YouTube is where you can find that past episode.
And Spotify.
And Spotify.
That used to be our thing, damn it.
Hey,
The self plug?
yeah.
Yeah, the self-plug. What are you doing, Greg? You're slacking on your job.
I know. I just woke up.
So did I.
Yeah, but they didn't ask you to self-plug, did they?
I connected the dots, though.
Rookie showing you up.
So, anyways, the Black-Eyed Kids is probably one of the more creepy urban legends, if you believe in urban legends. I know you don't, but some urban legends are true. Some may be a hoax.
Like Slender Man.
That's definitely a hoax.
How do you know, dude?
That was creepypasta.
I don't even know what that is.
Creepypasta is like a website where you go and tell like scary stories that are like supposed to be made into true.
Oh.
Kind of like the Russian sleep experiment. Yeah, it's fucking fake.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. I thought that shit was real for the longest time.
so did I.
You shat on my fucking dreams.
Well, you know how disappointed I was listening to a whole like 2-hour podcast about it. Then at the very end, they say, "Yeah, it's just a creepypasta."
Bro, what the hell? I thought that shit was real. Man.
Hey, the story was really good. It was a good story.
Hell yeah, it was, dude. It had me hooked. I thought it was real.
And then I just got slammed with it being a creepypasta. And
I just found out it's not real. Man.
I want to go home.
I'm disappointed now.
So yeah, they're one of the more creepy urban legends because no one really knows what they are or what they want. A lot of people describe them as being like demonic, some forms, or possibly even aliens of a different kind. Most encounters seem to take place either with a creepy duo. They always in pairs, at least like 2 to 3.
Christmas carolers.
And yeah, they're really coming to the door to sing Christmas carols. No, but they normally show up at the victim's house during like the middle of the night, or like they'll pop up at the window of your car asking for a ride.
I can only fit one person in my car. I can't fit 2 or 3.
Those have to sit on each other's laps.
Yeah.
Just stack up.
So a lot of witnesses who have seen these Black-Eyed Kids, they said that they appeared between the ages of 5 and 15. They were with like raggedy clothes, pale skin, and their eyes are just solid black.
I thought they just had black eyes.
No, like the whole like eyes are just
Uvula,
black.
not uvula.
Isis.
ISIS?
Yeah, it's something like that's part of your eye.
Oh, the iris?
Iris, yeah.
yeah,
You said
they're-
ISIS. I was confused for a second.
Yeah, whatever. You know, the whole
pupil.
eye, the whole eye itself was black. Not like like
The
someone
eyeball?
fucking
Like
elbowed you in the eye.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
what
got
I
a
thought
black
it was,
eye.
like an elbowed eye, not like
No,
a
like,
black eyeball.
yeah, like a whole black eyeball.
It's like your pupil,
Your retina,
Red, that's another one.
cornea.
cornea.
Your whole eyeball.
Black.
The whole ball
Black.
itself is black.
White part?
It's like, how
black.
is that believable, though?
How could you see?
Yeah, you wouldn't see shit.
Yeah.
'Cause
First of all,
it's-
they're dead. Okay, pause. Doesn't matter if they can see or not. Oh my god, that's a black-eyed kid.
Straight to the phone. They're revolving.
It is a 21st
well, no,
century.
like like if you were to ever like I don't know, you don't read anything on the paranormal, I know, nor do you watch any anything on like true videos of paranormal stuff. But
Expose him.
Expose
Are
him.
you saying I'm stupid?
well, no, I just know.
Tad
I
bit.
just no. I just know you don't
Little bit.
dabble in the realm of the afterlife.
Yeah, bro, you should dabble more. Dip your toes in the water.
I dabble. I don't.
But no, if supposedly like if you were like to be possessed by a demonic like spirit or something along that line, your body will just like you have no control of it.
You become an absolute problem, basically.
Like we'll get on the
Water will put your ass to sleep, bud.
Holy water will. Bud.
You can get off Amazon, dude. Be here in one.
Black-eyed kids.
My God.
That's these cats about to scrap, bud.
But no, so like a demonic possession, like you can have your eyes will start turning like black, like you have no control of it. So like pretty much the demon that took over your body
It's coming inside
has
you.
now took over pretty much.
Like Venom.
Exactly like Venom. That's a good analogy.
Like I don't know if you ever seen like any of like the like the Conjuring movies or like the like Annabelle movies or anything like that.
Bro, the Sinister's a scary one.
Not that one.
That scared the shit out of me.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
God.
I'm pretty much going off of like
Oh.
Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Oh, yeah, I know that, but
Movies.
I was just throwing that out there.
Like all those movies, like yes, they were true
events.
events, but they made it more like
Dramatized.
scarier, dramatized
For the movie
for
theater.
the movie theaters. You know,
It's based off of true events. Just like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is. It's really based off Ed Gein. But it's been dramatized, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, Ed Gein didn't go around with
Yeah.
a chainsaw and killing people.
Yeah, but he had the whole, how his house was, you know, how it had all the bones, you know what I'm saying, dog?
He's a crafty one.
Oh yeah, everything in there, lampshades.
Yeah, that was all based off Ed Gein.
He had a fucking belt made out of nipples.
Yikes.
Some of his bowls were human skulls.
I wonder how big a bowl that would be then. You know what I mean? Like, how much cereal
So
can you put in there?
take your head and just cut
Yeah,
it.
but some people got big skulls.
Big bowl of cereal.
True.
Depends how hungry he is that morning.
Yeah, true. Does he have them assorted? He probably did.
I mean, probably.
Lined up on the shelf, small's the biggest.
And he was the only ever serial. I guess he wasn't really a serial killer. He only killed one person.
How the
But
fuck do you get so many bodies and bones
he
there?
dug him up.
Oh, okay.
Grave digger.
Oh, yeah, he was, yeah. Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
that's how this started, the
He
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
He was the only person to ever get the insanity plea in the court.
For sure, I'm insane.
In the membrane.
In the membrane.
You didn't even know who that is.
I just know the word.
Maybe loosely.
Spit it.
Stop. Is it ICP?
No.
No, I'm fucking stupider than dumb.
You?
Stupider than dumb.
I
It's
don't
the
know.
Backstreet Boys.
Oh. Cypress Hill.
Dude, oh my god, it's
That was on the
Black-Eyed
tip of
Peas.
my
I didn't know what you were talking
Bro,
about.
I think I was about to
I
say
I was
that.
trying to figure out where we left off here.
I was about to say that, dude. Why do you gotta give out the answer?
Insane brain.
Where did we leave off?
Where are we at again?
So yeah, so I told you that they black eyed
Cypress Hill?
You want a bit of a tangent.
yeah. So anyways, black eyed kids they appear between the age of 15 or 5.
Does that have to be edited out?
No, dude, that was the chair. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
I don't know. I don't even know if that even picked it up.
I
I
said if
should
the
have
mic picks it up, we'll leave it.
yeah.
Fuck.
That was the creak of the chair, bro.
Uh-huh.
That was the
That's what
Black-Eyed
I was
Kids.
Anyways, black eyed kids their ages are from 5 to 15. Wear some raggedy ass clothes, pale skin, black eyes. That's where we left off. So I'm gonna tell you the story of which the whole urban legend began. So we're gonna take a trip way back to Virginia in the 1950s. And this concerns a 16-year-old boy known as Harold. Always gotta like the boy named Harold.
West Virginia.
Oh, just Virginia.
Take me home.
So, according to the story, Harold was walking home one afternoon when he came across another boy leaning against a fence. As he was waiting for someone, as if the boy was waiting for someone, the teenager attempted to speak to him, but received no response. He was about to walk off and go on his own journey when the strange boy suddenly turned to tell Harold, "I want to go to your house. You're going to take me to your house." It was then that Harold noticed that the blackness of the boy's eyes, solid black eyes, probably might scare you a little bit. A little bit. I'd be kind of scared if some little kid came knocking on my door
So,
in the dead of night with fucking black eyes.
are they like physical beings? Like, could I just swing on it?
I've never heard of anybody being touched by one.
So, like, if I was to swing on it, my right hook is going to go through the kid.
It might or it might hit. I don't know. I don't think I've never seen
I'll
or
fucking kill
heard
that kid
anybody.
one swing.
I never read any story or heard any story of someone
Confronting him?
no, there's a lot of people that confront them that they just talk.
Oh, not taking a jab
I don't think
at him.
anybody's ever put a boot to their face or something like that.
See, I think some kids are smart enough to do creepy shit to creep adults out.
Yeah, until they catch a right hook.
Real quick.
I think some kids are like sneaky enough to do that.
What do you think
shit
this
where
was-
they're like, I can fuck with you so
Yeah,
bad.
put some
You think
black
this was-
contacts in. Yeah,
But it's
I'm
gotta-
on
it's-
Greg's side now.
That's just black contacts though. That's not the whole eye.
Yeah, but
itself.
you can basically get contacts that do that.
No,
Yeah,
Can
you
you
can.
tattoo your eyes?
you can tattoo
can,
your
yeah.
eyes.
Tattoo them black?
You could if you're that committed.
I don't think kids would be.
You never know, dude. Kids nowadays,
They've evolved.
they have evolved. Actually, I think they've devolved. Kind
No,
of
I'm
like
gonna
Jay
get back
Schlatt.
to. I'm gonna get back to the story.
What's wrong with him?
You kind of look like Jay Schlatt.
Oh.
Who?
You?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
You don't know who that is?
You don't know who Jay Schlatt is?
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I'll pull a reference photo for later.
So, once Harold noticed the blackness of this boy's eyes, he noticed that there was no white in them; they were just solid black. Harold began to contemplate turning and running home as fast as his legs could carry him. But the boy then blurted out, "Now don't run away from me. You're gonna walk me up to your house," as if the black-eyed kid knew what.
No, look at Greg.
As if the black-eyed kid knew what he was thinking. So Harold turned and ran away faster than his legs could carry him. He later recalled, or later told the parents about what happened. But before he got to his house, he heard like a really demonic scream, kind of like it sounded like a bobcat. Apparently, that's like a common thing. If you don't let the black-eyed kids in or come home with you or anywhere in close quarters with you, get very angry.
A bobcat comes at you.
No, it was just a scream
Oh,
that
okay.
sounded like one. So once Harold told his story, or told his parents what happened, his parents believed the son's account so much that his father was said that he grabbed his own gun and immediately gone out looking for the menacing boy. Put a cap in him.
Right up, fuck the right hook.
Fuck them kids.
And his mother apparently thought her son had an encounter with the devil himself, and stated that she would take him to the local priest.
Shit hits the fan only when a priest gets involved.
As long as it ain't Catholic, we're okay.
What's the difference?
No comment.
Greg, you want to inform him?
I mean,
I got a meme.
I got a meme.
There's a meme for this.
It's just the best way to
Try it.
describe it for you.
Memes.
A meme?
Yeah.
just let me find it.
Dude, I saw that at the gas station. The
What?
exact one. I was like, yo, Connor has that.
What are you doing?
I know. Probably do.
Had a cigar last night while I was playing Hogwarts.
What was that?
Pretty good.
Done that a few times.
Nice blueberry.
Played Hogwarts?
No, smoke a cigar.
Blueberry. Grape ones are pretty good too.
Sound like you're getting your fucking ass handed to you last night. Hogwarts when
Dude.
I joined. This guy goes,
Instead of saying, instead of yelling spears, he's yelling all spells.
I wasn't saying the spells. I was
He definitely
yelling.
said like 2 spells. And I was like, what the fuck is he saying right now?
I told you I was getting my ass kicked by a giant spider.
You still there?
Oh no, there's just way too
Oh.
many fucking spiders in that game.
Moving your
We'll-
saw.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it
what
later.
the fuck are those socks?
Give him a pink fuzzy sock.
Those are heat.
There you go. That will help.
Oh, okay, I get
That's
it now.
I see now.
Yeah, that confession box, that we go into,
Yeah.
not very confession box.
Okay.
But that was back in the day. I would hope Catholic priests today aren't like
You
that,
got up in here.
but they could be.
Yeah, probably up in the high end ones.
I'm now going to tell you a couple of facts about the black-eyed kids, if you were to ever encounter one. Which I don't know. You might want to.
What are the odds of someone encountering one? Like, is it only in Virginia?
Oh no, it's all over the world. Like you can get them in like I was reading stories about some in England.
Oh, what the fuck?
Uh,
So they travel.
Yeah, it's kind of
Mr. Worldwide.
No, literally,
kind of random.
straight up.
There's really some good
Golly.
stories out there about the encounters of them. Like they can show up at old folks' homes.
I can see that.
Are you saying that we should prepare for them?
I got a fucking DDT ready for him.
I'm gonna just go order some black contacts myself. I'm gonna
Hey, Greg's gonna start fucking around with people.
Open up the door and be like, "What the fuck do you want?"
Look, they're not. Before I was deciding like
Have the speaker in the bushes that has a bobcat scream.
like before I decided what paranormal topic we wanted to talk about or urban legend, I was going to do a possession case, but I figured I'll save that for a later topic to really get you convinced. Because I feel like we do so much like conspiracy theories, serial killers, or just random like war topics and all that. I was like, now we need to really explore and get out more. So we're gonna.
We really gotta hop into the void.
I like that.
You
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, so like maybe like we'll do some UFO like alien cases and stuff like that.
Oh, those are real. I believe in those 1000%.
So, anyways, we'll talk about it in the future.
What does that mean?
Thumbs down.
Batista.
Do you think we're the only motherfuckers on this fucking universe that live and breathe?
Where is it?
What do you mean, where is it? Dude, they're vastly ahead of us. Why the hell do they want to mess with us?
You ever heard of the multiverse?
You heard of Batman?
That's all we haven't seen.
Yeah,
Batman's out there.
They ain't out for vengeance.
He's out for aliens.
So I'm gonna tell you a couple facts about them. So if you were to ever encounter a black-eyed kid, they will look like a normal human at first. Like I said, between the ages of 5 to like maybe 16, 17, maybe a little older. Nothing. They're in there like they haven't reached like 17 is probably the oldest you'll ever encounter.
Oh, so you wouldn't pass.
So
They
this
think you're a
thing, this
meth
thing
addict.
knows like the legal age limit, right?
Well,
Probably. Because then if you go any higher than that, you catch a case.
At 17, yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, you're fucked. Can't be one of us now.
Well, no, because if you see like any kid like from the ages like 5 to 10 at your front door
I'm not answering it.
at middle of the night, some old people or something, and be like, "Oh my God, sweetie, come in."
Yeah, my social anxiety's not answering.
They portray themselves as a younger
As a young
kid in order to trick older people because we basically have more sympathy for
My grandma would have beat the shit out of them kids.
people.
Fuck off, slam the door.
Yeah, my grandma would go get her
It's not
oxygen
Halloween.
tank and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
So additionally, people who have been in close proximity to a black-eyed kid reported feeling really uneasy and like they feel like generally frightened when they're around. They also report feeling a range from like anxiety and like intense like fear at their presence. Some people also reported seeing black-eyed kids with like talons on their feet, like hooves.
What the fuck?
This is supposed to be like their like demonic attributes, but most sightings are like like
Is that like a different form of lycanthropy? Or what
Huh?
the fuck?
he's
Careful with the big words.
giving
bro,
you some
hold
video
up.
game terminology
Oh.
right now.
What?
He's going through like Demon Souls right
I thought it
now.
was like a medical
Oh.
term.
No. Not quite.
Anyways, it's a video game from something.
Well, lycanthropy is like anything that's like part human, part another creature.
That's a
from my
centurion.
understanding, which is a form of lycanthropy.
That was like
Oh, like a
minotaur.
minotaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you mean like a Pegasus?
No, you
No.
don't.
I just love
No.
fucking with Greg.
No.
You mean half
But-
man, half amazing?
That's me.
Like werewolves, part man, part wolf. Werebears.
Oh,
But
you mean like
apparently even
part
were
man, part
sharks.
problem?
But anyways, most sightings are like like normal kids with like fucking tennis shoes on. Black-eyed kids are also commonly described as wearing really dated clothes, like like
fucking South Pole and all that shit.
no, not
South Pole.
no. It's pretty much dressing in a manner like you wouldn't typically see a kid nowadays.
Oh,
wear.
like Echo Rhino.
like
shit.
like kind of like old like old timey clothes.
Like horse and buggy.
They're in like colonial shit.
Some can, yeah.
Top hat.
They're
I
not wearing-
definitely would not open my door for a kid in a colonial
not wearing
outfit
some
with
Supreme.
a top hat.
I'll roll up in a Gucci belt.
Yeah, if
But-
they're not rolling up in the Gucci.
But pretty much all black-eyed kids always
Gucci
ask for
slides.
something. It's always something that involves being in close quarters with you. They would like ask, like ride in your vehicle or like into your home to use your phone or something. They also talk in like a really weird tone. So like they'll like just say things that normal kids wouldn't say. Like, can I come in to use your telephone to call my mother?
I feel like
No
But-
one has a telephone anymore.
Like they speak really proper.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes.
It's just something like weird that like like a 5 to like 12-year-old wouldn't say. Like nowadays everyone has cell phones. Like in my family, all I know is that my
that was my
grandma
stomach.
actually still has a house phone.
My grandma doesn't.
Anybody, if you guys' family have a house phone still?
Like a landline up on the wall.
Or like a
She's
normal.
got one of those too.
Yeah, or just like a normal one. No, sadly not. I mean, unless you count an Alexa.
I don't think that's the same.
No, like
You can make a call from it.
like
yeah.
straight like phone that you gotta
Oh,
put in
like
the charger.
pick it up. No, I ain't got that, dude. In 2005 anymore.
Yeah, those are some facts about the black-eyed kids. If you were to ever encounter them.
Or if I ever was in a county, I said, "Yo, let me use your telephone." I'd be like, "Yeah, I ain't got one. You can go home."
See that house right there? That's them.
That house right there, they got one. I know they got one for sure.
What happens? So these kids look for like phones on the wall.
No, just
No,
looking
no,
for a
it's-
reason.
Oh,
to-
I was like, what
they're
happens?
just looking
if
for
you
a
bring
reason
them
to
in
come
your
into your
house?
home.
You
I'll
bring them
actually
in
tell
there,
you
you
a
ain't got
story
a,
about that.
you bring them in there, you ain't got a telephone for
They're
them
like
to use.
looking all over the walls, like, where the fuck is the phone?
What if you bring them in there and then you are the one that takes advantage of them? What if you become the black-eyed kid?
I don't think that's how that works.
Throw them in the basement.
Yeah, lock them in the basement, throw them down there.
You don't become a black-eyed kid.
Stick them with a
You're
horse
a
train.
black-eyed man. I think you just become a pedophile at that point.
Yeah, you become a pedophile and probably have
Have a case, everything, yeah.
a
Go to
big
court,
one, yeah.
get locked up.
All because some kid decided to wear black contacts and you decided you were gonna act fucking weird with them.
So I'm gonna get into the first story. Now, this first story I'm gonna tell you, there's a video that follows along with it. Me believing in the paranormal and all that. I don't think that what they captured was a black-eyed kid.
Let's see this.
Well, I gotta read the story first. Because if you know that most encounters of black-eyed kids always happen really late at night,
Was this in the middle of the damn day?
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Broad fucking
I mean,
daylight.
it's not like I'm gonna assume it's not like typically uncommon to encounter a black-eyed kid in a day,
It's rare.
but it's pretty rare. If it was one,
That
Maybe-
was just on day shift.
Maybe he got the time zone fucked
because
up.
like the oldest story that I read, it all was talking about that Harold boy in the 1950s in Virginia, where he was walking home late afternoon, and he saw a black-eyed kid chilling on a fence, posted up,
Arms crossed, 1 foot up.
ready to follow this kid
Smoking a
home.
cigarette.
I don't think he
Smoking
was
a
smoking.
cat.
Well, it was 1950s. Though. Kids were smoking back.
It probably was a kid smoking a cigarette back in 1950. Lighting up a. That might
Old
not
people
gonna-
started smoking at like 8 years old.
Yeah, dude. Come on. 8 years
What
old
were
and
some,
pack a day.
popular cigarette brands back in the Lucky Strikes?
I don't know
I
my
wouldn't
cigarette
know.
brands. Greg, what's
I'd
a good
imagine-
cigarette brand back in the day?
The fucking
Imagine Marlboro.
Lucky
Yeah,
Strikes.
fucking fanboy over there.
I want to say it was Lucky Strikes. That was like what all military people smoked back in the day. Like just nothing but pure tobacco, no filter. Just fucking.
Straight tobacco.
You had Camels back in the day.
Oh, Camels are big. That's what my grandpa smoked.
A lot of them are still around
My
today.
parents
I
collected a
mean,
lot of Camel stuff.
Well, yeah.
I don't think they ever smoked it. My
I
mom.
want the McDonald's Marlboro ashtray.
Pretty cool sounding. Yeah, dude, because Joe Camel was a sick ass mascot. That's why
Then
people
he got
collected
cancer.
Yeah, I don't know why, bro. Joe Camel's sick. Like that Kevin guy he used to work over there. He had a Joe Camel shirt. And he wore it. It was like some stupid dumb shit. Wish you were here or whatever.
I think some of that shit's expensive because like Joe Camel's not a thing anymore.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Because they had to advertise it differently.
They killed him.
Fucking poached him.
Yeah, sometimes you have to, man.
They made him get cancer because they realized how harmful cigarettes were.
And people still smoke them to this day.
Yep. Even long after Camel Joe's gone.
And now you got the big brand Marble.
Greg, you need to stop smoking. This is an intervention, actually.
Yeah, Greg, stop smoking.
Get some help.
Get some gum. Be like everybody at work. Pop a fucking Zen.
No.
What was that?
Pop a Zen. Pop a Park.
Oh, shit.
What's that?
The
Share with the
McDonald's
group.
ashtray, bud.
Dude, where can you find that at?
I don't know. I'm guessing online. They probably
Shop.boybros.
This looks like something that probably came out of the 90s or something.
Not even the 90s, bro. It's probably like a 50s thing.
Maybe.
60s thing. Smoking in restaurants still. Maybe about the 90s, they probably stopped doing all that. Maybe the sun had it.
I don't know if those are necessarily for smoking in restaurants or if you could buy them, but it would make sense if they were for smoking.
Yeah, because some of you used to be able to.
Greg, here's this first
Maybe like
story.
the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right. We're not talking about smoking cigarettes.
All
I
right,
don't
so
know
in September of 2014, a tabloid newspaper, the Daily Star, ran several front page stories of a black-eyed girl who was terrorizing the area of Cannock Chase in Staffordshire, England. There you
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
go. Lee Brickley,
You said Staffordshire?
Staffordshire, yeah, England. Lee Brickley, a paranormal investigator, examined the case. He claimed that the local woman had suddenly had that a local woman heard a terrifying scream in which she believed a child was in danger. She ran in search of the child and initially didn't see anyone. She noticed that a girl dressed in all white stood behind her. She stated that the young girl had her hands over her eyes as if she was waiting for a birthday cake and was silent. Ain't that fucking creepy?
This is the hoaxy video.
Yeah. The woman who also had her young daughter with her asked the strange girl if she was okay, which seemed to be a prompt for her to take her hands from her face and open her eyes. That's when they saw they were completely black, no irises, no white, nothing. The witness told Brickley, "I jumped back and grabbed my daughter. Then I looked again and the child was gone. It was so strange." Brickley also told the media that his own aunt had witnessed the same girl over 30 years earlier in 1982. He stated that the girl that she had heard a young girl calling for help before seeing a girl dressed in white running away from her. Brickley's aunt caught up to her and placed her hand on her shoulder to see if she was okay. When the girl turned around, the aunt could see that her eyes were completely black. The girl turned and continued to run before she disappeared. That is a story there. Then in April of 2015, a video was taken of a drone flying over the fields of Cannock Chase appeared on YouTube. In the background, some believe that the drone unintentionally caught a strange girl dressed in white, matching the description of the alleged black-eyed girl. Medium. Do you believe in mediums? You don't believe in mediums?
See, those are kind of sketchy. I don't think I believe in it. Talking to dead people, seeing dead people.
You don't think so?
If
I
it
don't
was
think
that
so.
fucking easy.
Yeah, then why can't I see dead people?
You don't
I
have
mean, I
to
look at a
gift.
dead
It's not
guy in
even
the
a
mirror
matter
every
of that.
day.
Why wouldn't they have their own fucking show and shit?
No, true. I mean, I look at a
You
dead
can
guy in
speak
the
to
mirror
dead
every day.
people? Then why do they have ghost hunters? The people that use all this fucking equipment. Get rid of those fucking guys.
Yeah, get a medium.
Yeah, just get the medium. She can talk right to them.
True. I didn't think about it like that.
Mediums are definitely real. It's just more
You ever seen the
enhanced.
Long Island Medium?
Yeah.
That show?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was a big fan of that show. I was like,
So
"Mom,
basically, what you're saying is
Watch
ghost
it.
hunters are just obsolete.
No, not necessarily. Ghost hunters are trying to use scientific evidence
to prove
in
they're real.
order to prove that they're real.
Yeah, because most people like me and you believe mediums are a fucking joke.
So if you were to just bring a medium all the time that can sense and feel the presence of ghosts,
It'd be harder to prove.
kind of defeats the purpose in order of using an EMF reader or a SB7 spirit box.
You know about all
But why
this
wouldn't you
stuff.
bring a medium with you? If you want to use that shit, let her draw on the ghost. Let her have a full-on conversation with him.
No, true.
Because it's too easy that way.
Well, isn't that how you want it to be? To have
Nah,
like
dude.
hard evidence?
You can't get enough season
not,
out of that.
not a lot of people have the ability that a medium has.
I feel like, I guess.
It
yeah.
really starts at like a young age with being a medium. Because if you ever like look at any like paranormal or anything like that, all animals are really like keen sensitive to paranormal stuff. Those little kids and animals can see things a lot differently than what we do.
Yeah, but dogs are fucking weird. My dog's afraid of the toaster, man.
Yeah, dude, my dog's afraid of the rain. If it's raining outside, she won't go outside.
I don't know if you go off animals. They're kind of awkward. They don't understand what's going on all the time. They don't understand science, so shit's going to freak them out in general. The wind blows from the window and knocks something over. The cat doesn't know that the fucking wind did it, but the cat knows it fell over and needs to get the fuck out of there.
Still, it all starts at that young age of that. It's all about the electrical field that we sit in right now. If there's any changes in temperature,
Bro's bringing up the electrical field. We're getting real in this topic now.
tell you, I have a lot of knowledge on this stuff.
Sounds like it. I just have base knowledge.
So, anyways, a medium named Christine Hamlet believes that she managed to capture a photo of the spooky spectator. She also believed, in part, due to the girl with her gifted connection of the other side. The girl is the spirit of a child who died of diphtheria during the Victorian era. Those who did suffer from this disease also suffered a paralysis of the eyes, which made them darker and shrunken. So let's just watch this little video here. And oh wait, should I send this to that so you can pull the video up?
No, it'll be fine. I'll just line it up.
I'll make sure to send it.
Just someone walking in the woods.
Strong wind.
And bro can't even fly the damn drone.
It was being Greencastle.
Yeah, bro, your fitness ring is kind of not moved at all based off the notification. I mean, I don't know, dude. That one's kind of questionable.
The only part that I don't know, the way like when we were reading the stories and all that, or like that story, it sounded like this was like a populated area where people like walk through the woods.
Exactly.
And this is like,
This looks fucking desolated.
I don't know, this is like out in like some fucking boondock, like little
Yeah.
cornfield, like a cornfield, and then like it just has like that random little section of woods right there.
Yeah. It could just be a tweaker.
Definitely was a tweaker.
It probably was a tweaker.
That's why, like, I don't know, like that one, like maybe the story was real in some way, but the video,
But the video, I don't know.
I
about
don't,
that.
I don't know about the video.
Like that looked pretty like it was edited. Plus drone footage. Can't ever trust a drone recording.
Just wait till you get to the scientific video.
Okay, here we go.
That one's fun.
That's where he's really about to break it down. Is it
Oh,
drone
yeah.
footage again?
Nope.
Okay.
This is like it's little. I'll explain when it gets to it.
Dude, why don't we, as one episode, how about we go ghost hunting?
Who can
Do it.
live vlog of
Live,
like
stream,
Strap the
live-
GoPros to my head.
live episode of Void Bros podcast, ghost hunting. Thermal cameras and everything.
thermal cameras. I want to get one because those can capture a lot of stuff.
That'd be sick. Well, plus I also want to see what my fart would look like in a thermal camera.
You could have literally
Oh my
figured
God.
that out in this episode. Huh?
Yeah, I just want to see what that would look like
I don't know. If you guys are down for that, I'd definitely.
Oh,
do
I'd
it.
be down for it. Yeah, I mean, because if there's 4 of us, there's a 1 in 4 chance that I will not die if something does happen.
All we gotta do is just run faster than Greg.
True, and
I'm actually pretty quick.
I've been working on my cardio, so I can go for a grip now.
I don't know, Greg. We both little smokers here, so
True, your lungs will
Still pretty
fucking
quick.
die on you.
Dude, I've got the best lungs, dog.
Pause. I don't know about that one, Chief.
man, I can suck down a cigarette pretty quick.
No, he can't. He
Man,
does.
suck.
He does chain smoke 5 cigarettes on a lunch break.
I convinced a girl to let me take her on a date because I smoked a cigarette in 30 seconds.
What the fuck?
If that's how you're winning females
What a way to
nowadays.
pull a woman. How back me? I can smoke a dart in 30 seconds.
But check this shit out.
Look. See that shit?
You see me do it again?
All right. Now, for another time for a story, let's take a trip to our neighboring state of Ohio.
Oh, fucking course it's in Ohio, dude.
Florida man.
So, a report from an Ohio man who was given the name of Notik, weird name, told a strange encounter on July of 2010 of 2 black-eyed teenagers outside the data center where he worked. Notik was taking a break during his night shift and was smoking a cigarette outside the building around 5 a.m. When he noticed 2 teenage boys across the street from the building, he immediately felt unnerved as soon as he noticed them, perhaps because they appeared to be staring straight at him and otherwise motionless. So he quickly finished his ciggy and went...
I don't know why you gotta say cig. You just say cigarette.
it's better that way. Yeah. You only say, he finished smoking his dart
There you go.
and went back inside the building and back to work. Around 10 minutes later, however, the intercom from the front door buzzed, and Nodik turned to observe the monitors. He could see that there was the 2 boys that had been staring him down earlier. He pressed the button and asked what they wanted, stating he was busy. Neither of the boys spoke, but one of them motioned to the camera for him to come outside. He pressed the talk button again and told them that they would have to leave, and then went back to work. The 2 boys continued to stare into the camera as they were looking through a TV monitor into the room where he worked. So it felt like he was just getting fucking the death stare through a camera. So after about another 10 minutes or so, Noda decided to go down to the front door and ask the boys to leave and to let him get on with his job. Before he opened the door, however, he sneaked a look at the two boys through a one-way glass. They looked normal enough, apart from the fact that they had completely black eyes. This made him feel even more on edge, but he decided to open the door anyways and tell the boys to leave or he'd have to call the cops. As soon as he opened the door, one of the boys said to him, as if he was reading his mind, "That will not be necessary, sir. We simply need to use your phone. Can you let us in?" Nodik declined, saying that nobody was allowed in. The boy asked again to be invited into the building and then stood and stared at the now distressed man. Nodik pulled out his mobile phone, repeating his threat to call the police, and pulled the door shut again. He went back to observe the pair from the safety of the monitor. One boy remained at the door and stared into the camera, while the other boy made his way to the back of the building and started to stare into the other camera there. Noda called the police, all the while watching his monitors. The boys made their way to a blind spot on the system's security cameras, but Nodik waited for them to reappear on one of his monitors. They seemed to have simply just vanished. By the time the police did arrive, it was 6 a.m., and there was no signs of either of the two strange teenagers.
What? So looking in their eyes doesn't do anything. It's just they start talking, and that's where the trouble is.
What's their fucking deal, man?
Yeah, like I don't understand like what their goal is. Like, so after you deny them, they'll just stay there.
I mean, the dude literally opened the door and was talking to them, and they're like, "You don't need to call the cops. We just want to use the phone." And he's like, "Fuck off! I'm going to call the cops," and slams the door on them. And they don't even do shit. They don't even try to charge him or nothing.
Because you gotta invite them in order for things to happen.
Why can't they just do shit after you deny them?
Yeah.
I mean, they'll get angry and bang on the door, try to
Like clearly, it looks like they were just staring into the camera. It's not like
intimidation, trying to scare you to let them in.
yeah,
I'm scared of some kid.
yeah. I'm not scared of some kid.
I'm
but
beating
I-
up some second graders
Oh.
in my day. At
How many kindergartens you didn't take at once?
least 100.
I can't help but notice none of this shit happens in the hood.
Yeah, you know why? Because they
Because
get
these kids would
shot.
get fucking shot, yeah.
Ah, okay. So, this next story is actually someone who lets the black-eyed kids in.
Okay, that's swag. Now we're getting somewhere.
And then they live to tell the tale.
One does.
Oh, so there was two people in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, so one's dead.
Oh, maybe.
Allegedly.
Is there a video to this one too?
No.
I thought we would get to watch like 4 videos.
Yeah, I thought there was
There's
like
two videos.
9.
There's 2 videos.
2 videos, 4 stories. Never pay attention.
I was eating a donut.
Lost.
I was lost in the sauce.
So, in January of 2016,
Shit, what a good year.
a report appeared on the internet said to have come from an unnamed woman who had not only encountered the black-eyed children, but made the mistake of allowing them into their home. According to the report, it was a decision that she believed would have lasting implications. So the woman claimed to live in Vermont and told of how in the middle of a blizzard one evening around a year earlier, a loud knocking sound came from the front door of their house. She shared with her husband, thinking that someone had been in a vehicle accident due to the weather. The woman went down and answered the door. A quick look out the window revealed footprints in the snow leading up to the house. But there were no signs of a vehicle on the road. Now a little unnerved, she awoke her husband as the banging on the door continued. He went to answer it, and 2 children were standing on the front door, or on the doorstep. A boy and a girl looked to be around 8 years old. The woman recalled that they were not dressed as for the cold conditions outside, and she felt instantly unnerved by their presence. Despite her probable better judgment, she invited the 2 children inside.
Fuck that noise.
Well, one, I definitely wouldn't let a kid in my house in the middle of the night if they're not
Oh.
even dressed for the blizzard.
Hell no. You're on your own at that point.
I don't even know where they came from. Yes,
So
had
there
some-
were no tracks.
There was tracks
Oh,
there.
there's footprints, yeah, but like
I mean, there was no
That's all I
there was no
got.
car on the road or car down the road
they
or whatever.
just literally spawned there.
They just spawned by the road
yeah,
and
they just
walked
spawned
up.
in.
So
Is that their normal spawn point,
I mean, it might.
or does it vary?
It's
where
like
they
GTA
spawn?
Online when you're uploading in the heavens and then you come down.
So as she ushered the two kids into the living room, she noticed how her cats appeared to be afraid of the visitors, with one in particular hissing at them as they passed.
You know, I ain't no black. Your cat
But cats are all
loves
over
me.
She offered to make the pair a cup of cocoa to warm them up, and recall that whatever she asked them, their reply was always the same: "Our parents will be here soon." She came into the room with 2 cups of cocoa. As she looked up, as they looked up at her, took her drink. She noticed the horror that their eyes were jet black, black as could be.
like underneath the bed.
Not underneath the bed. They're sitting on the couch.
No,
No,
like
like
when you look underneath the bed.
It's
Oh.
black.
Yeah, you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pitch black. Darker than dark.
Glad Mason caught on to that.
So you see over here making shit up now?
Yeah.
What, no, bro? It's a crazy art color. What are you talking about?
Under the bed?
You never had crazy art crayons before, bro? They have
I was
some of the,
poor.
they have some of the craziest. Bro, crazy
Don't you have
art's
the
cheaper than
offensive
Crayola.
crowns?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Up there,
Yeah,
up on the shelf.
crazy art's cheaper than Crayola was.
We'll talk
We'll
about
talk
it
a
later.
little bit later.
So,
The bougie colors.
so after she notices that their eyes are black, as she stared at them, they both suddenly asked if they could use the bathroom. She tried to remain calm and directed them to it. A moment later, her husband's nose started to bleed, and then the power just suddenly went out. As the woman attempted to make her way to get her husband a tissue, she noticed both children standing at the end of her hallway, motionless and staring at her.
Sounds like the scene from that one movie.
The Shining.
And
Just the twins.
Somewhat loosely.
Come join us forever and ever and ever.
They suddenly broke their silence and said, "Our parents are here," before opening the front door and making their way back out into the night. Even stranger, as she went to close the door, she saw the children get into a black car as 2 tall men, both dressed in suits, stood next to it. They too entered the
Men in
vehicle and
black.
drove away. Yeah. That's actually another story that's supposed to be resembled the adult version of Black Eyed Kids, is the Men in Black.
Like I wrote this.
So let me get this straight. These black-eyed kids they're just hunting for aliens. They're just trying to check your shit, make sure you're not an alien real quick, and then they're gonna bounce.
Seems like it.
mean, kind of. Or maybe they are the aliens, and the fucking men in black are like, look, you're gonna go try to be normal with these fucking people.
You're
over
gonna go
here."
try and be normal.
If there's aliens, take them out.
And then when you start to creep them out, I want you to leave this fucking house and get in this car. And I'm taking you back to the bureau.
So, the following months, the woman's husband was diagnosed with an aggressive form of skin cancer, and although she didn't get into specifics, she stated that she also suddenly began to suffer from regular nosebleeds and describes herself as being in the worst condition of her life. She's convinced that both her and her husband's ill health is connected to that snowy night where they allowed the 2 black-eyed children into their house.
I don't know about that one. That seems pretty fucking far fetched to me.
You let a kid into your house one
And then
day,
you
and
just
then,
get skin
and then
cancer.
3 months down the road, yeah.
Skin cancer. And your fucking health's fucked. I don't know. That seems kind of a stretch.
Was her husband like a roofer or anything? Do any kind of roofing?
Yeah, what her husband do?
It didn't stay in the story.
Oh, okay.
Well, look, man, if he's a fucking roofer, like he'd be on the roof all the time.
I doubt that he's not a roofer.
How do you know he's not?
I
a
don't know.
roofer?
I would just assume he's not a roofer.
I would just assume.
I'll give you. There are a lot of jobs out there that are not roofing, but I think he could have been a roofer, or maybe he was a fucking lifeguard.
Okay, no. What the hell?
Definitely
What
wouldn't be
the
a
fuck?
lifeguard.
Greg, no. What?
Definitely not lifeguard.
How do
But
you
it could
know?
be.
Bitch, is there gonna be a fucking blizzard
Bitch.
where a fucking lifeguard would be?
Well, I'm just saying. Maybe that's his like.
It's a seasonal job.
Yeah,
The summer
somebody's
gig.
got to do it.
Yeah, but if he's a roofer, the roofing business is more
I'm
of a
just
summer
saying, you
thing.
can get skin cancer a billion different fucking ways.
True.
If I haven't got skin cancer yet, I
How
think
old
it's
was
pretty
this
hard.
lady?
Didn't say.
That's fucking convenient.
Leaves out the fucking age, leaves out her occupation.
Yeah, dude.
She wanted
Like,
to remain anonymous.
What if she's 70?
That's true. What
Yeah,
if she
you're
was
gonna
already-
start breaking down, bitch. You're fucking old.
What if she was already kicking the bucket?
Bring into the next story.
He's putting the Mr. Fogg down. He's fucking done.
He's like, God damn it.
Okay.
Look, I need more information so I know.
Wait till we get to the scientific evidence.
Let him finish. Let him
We got
cook.
one more story
Yeah,
to get through
This one's really about to convince you.
before we get into the scientific stuff. So, a guy named John Northwood. A cool last name. We need to keep track of some cool last names on the podcast.
John Northwood.
John Northwood.
John Northwood.
John
It's in my brain.
North.
In the vault.
Wood.
So, anyways, John
Is
Northwood.
that 3 names?
They just had to put his
I'm sure
Northwood as one.
Northwoods.
That's how he broke it up.
Exactly.
John Northwood.
Hell yeah. Oh, North's not his middle name?
You're an idiot.
I thought it was.
So,
I thought we were just saying his name really fast. John Northwood.
yeah.
John Northwood was heading to his car on the 3rd floor of a parking garage when one of the guys from the conference he just attended, Doug, asked him to drive him around the block a few times. Kind of weird. He said there were some freaky looking kids hanging around his car. Okay, well that makes sense. There's some freaky looking kids hanging around his car, and was hoping to kill some time while waiting for them to wander off. John let Doug in, and they started cruising. When they neared his car, John saw the group Doug was talking about, and he agreed with them. They were pretty creepy. 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl, all gothed out. Just like Kane likes it over there.
Shut the fuck up.
The girl
Like
looked
the
to be
goth girls in fishnets. Huh?
the girl looked to be about 15 and the boys around 14 and 10. They were intense, but John described it as if they really needed to look at them. He stopped driving. The kids maneuvered around his car, and the youngest one said, "It's scary out there all alone, and we just wanted to get a ride home." I definitely wouldn't let no little kid in my car. First off,
I wouldn't either.
Wearing the big spiky choker.
The trap pants. Y'all remember those?
I don't think they do.
I don't.
What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I fucking don't.
I've always just worn t-shirts and basketball shorts.
Yeah, that's just been my thing.
I never owned a pair of trap pants. Those things were crazy looking.
Oh, trap pants?
Yeah, they're fucking huge pants. They got these buckles all over them and shit.
Oh, track pants.
No, trap. God
Oh,
damn it,
we
Mason.
said trap.
Talking about tearaway
What
pants with the
the
buttons all down the
fuck?
side.
Yeah, party boy stuff.
Dude, I've never worn anything like this shit before. Reader.
Oh, with the chains on them?
Yeah, those are trap
Shit.
pants. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
no.
worn those.
You've worn this before?
No,
Greg?
I
Oh,
haven't. No.
Thank fucking God you haven't, dude. I'm about to make fun of
I
you.
was probably gonna.
Holy shit, dude. I'm about to give me a pair of these, though, dude.
Oh.
These things are heat.
Oh my god.
They're like 10 sizes too big.
They're $225. What the fuck?
I'm gonna get back to the story.
Goddamn.
Those
So,
are like what, Jap pants?
Jinkos, JNCOS.
Those are Jinkos.
Jankos. Whatever.
Whatever.
Jenga.
You
That's
need to
what
get
those
some
are.
jorts.
I used to have jorts, but I figured out that they're not deemed so stylish.
Yeah, you type of guy that
Bring
wears
'em back.
shorts.
Well, crap, John Cena wears them all the time.
Yeah, dude. John Cena wears them.
Yeah, be John Cena.
No,
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why?
because I'm nothing like John Cena.
be.
Exactly.
Starts with the jorts.
It
Yeah.
does start with the George.
No, it does not.
It
Starts
does.
with the baseball cap, then starts with the fucking arm sleeves, the
Bright
sweatbands,
colors.
how bright colors. There you go,
In jorts.
George. Got to hit the gym a little more. I mean, obviously.
Dude, I would never be as jacked as Cena. I'd have to do steroids out the ass.
He claims he doesn't, bud. He's been working out since the age of 12. Just big boned.
I never said he did steroids. I'd say I'd have to.
Oh yeah, probably.
There's no problem about him having to use it. He's definitely got to use steroids.
Yeah, Greg would definitely have to pop on some.
Motherfucker's like what, like 260 something pounds, probably.
I don't know. I don't know how much he
He
weighs.
just flipped you off.
Who did?
Who?
Mason?
Doesn't sound like something I'd do.
Not at all.
Kind of inclined to believe you. But
Believe me.
That's just in case.
John Cena weighs 251.
251. 251 is a pure muscle, pure man.
Yeah, you think I'm putting on 100 pounds of muscle naturally?
You could. He fucking picked up the fork.
And how exactly do I do that?
Start
How
doing
much
some
you weigh?
curls.
I weigh like 140 something right now.
Okay, you need 200 grams of protein a day.
I need more than that.
No, bud. You don't there.
No, you don't there, bud.
Under 1,000 grams.
That's fucking basically impossible. Unless
How
you're
you tell me I don't like you don't like John Cena either?
Oh, I never said I did.
Not yet.
Not yet, at least. Wait till 2026.
Dude, it doesn't count once you go on steroids.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, if he was like that at 12, then you should be like that right now.
He was not 251 pounds of muscle at 12 years old. I
know
hope he
that.
wasn't.
That'd be terrifying.
That would be terrible.
You weren't born when John Cena was 12. I might have been.
I don't know when he was born.
You know what? Last time I remember when I seen John Cena,
He's a problem.
yeah, dude. I remember seeing him when he was 12, man. The kid was jacked as fuck.
Oh, yeah? You went to school with him?
He was born April 23rd, 1977.
Never mind.
He's like 50. 49.
Why are we talking about John
Fuck, he
Cena?
was like 12 and 89.
All right. Anyways, so one kid said that Doug had offered to give him a ride home, which Doug then denied. John felt as if his heart was going to erupt from his throat, and the adrenaline raced through him. Doug said he was getting out of the car as soon as he reached the handle, and it was like the children got older somehow, and he saw their eyes were solid black, no pupils, no irises, nothing, just black. John threw the car in reverse, drove backwards about 60 feet. The kids began to pursue them, and John took his car around the lot's corner, going around 30 miles per hour, as he felt as if he would die if he would let those kids inside of his car. He sped down 3 floors, only to find the oldest boy is already at the bottom of the garage when they came out. They sped past him out the garage, where John turned around, and the boy was gone. So was that missing feeling that had been building inside of him since making contact with those kids. A little bit of teleportation going on with those guys. They waited about 10 minutes before going back to Doug's car, and the black-eyed children were nowhere in sight. It was then Doug admitted he had given the younger kid a ride earlier and felt scared when he saw the older children. Well, there's his mistake right there.
Well, fearing the little kids.
No, giving a kid a ride. And upon leaving the garage for the second time that night, the missing feeling returned. John was behind Doug's car, watching helplessly as he misjudged the time it would take to get through an intersection on a yellow light. Doug was struck by a truck and died instantly. The police arrived, and John gave his report, feeling uneasy the whole time. Only then did he look around and see those black-eyed kids staring 2 blocks away at him.
Staring at him from down the street. Under a street lamp.
Watching what they did.
Menacingly.
I keep a fucking lead pipe in my car.
Do you?
Do you really?
Yeah.
Straight up.
You have a car?
You have a car?
You know how to drive?
Holy shit, man.
Just me and Kane's are Ubers.
No, true. I fucking feel like it.
Everyone's an Uber for Craig.
All right.
And I'll say, I could drive myself, and everybody's like, no. And it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, Greg, I gotcha.
So, time for the scientific part. So, a guy on YouTube somehow found a frequency that lures black-eyed children.
Are we gonna play it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Connor's trying to kill us all. No wonder he wanted to do this so fucking early in the morning. GG. Don't open the door. Keep it fucking locked.
No, I got
Come on
this.
in.
So
Come on
he found a
in.
frequency that lures black-eyed children, and it seems that he actually captures one on camera.
I'll be the first one
I
to
dare
find
the
out.
black-eyed kids to come in here.
I'll
I'll
sit-
sit down
fucking
right.
spear
I'll
him.
sit down right next to him and be like, see that fucking guy over there? He said he's ready to RKO your ass. Do fucking anything, you hear me?
No, I'll sit right here around this corner and wait for him to come inside. He'll come out.
I'll be the first one to swing on a black-eyed kid. See what happens.
We just fucking start jumping him in the fucking doorway right there. What the fuck do you want?
What you say to me, little shit?
First, let's talk about the method. I set my laptop up near my door with an open window that gives good access to the front porch. Every night, my laptop is set to record to an external hard drive, and in the morning, I would review the footage from the night before. Here you can see how I set the audio signal up to loop over and over. The
Does he have a
spectrum
MacBook? I
MI
don't
likes the
trust
range of
him.
frequencies used by the black-eyed kids.
Sounds like a firecrackle.
I thought of day one as a test, and I realized that the signal was maybe a little bit too soft to be heard. I boosted the signal for the second night. About 4 hours into this recording, I think somewhere around 3:20 a.m., something tripped my motion-activated front door light.
Well, motherfucker, you got this camera all.
Yeah, like, what am I looking at here?
There's a kid right there. You don't see someone's standing right there?
Yeah, where is there a kid here now?
No.
Someone's not standing there? That's not a...
Oh, like that?
Yeah, was that not a dude just standing right there?
No, that was something on his porch.
After reviewing the footage, I was worried I wasn't able to pick up much in the darkness, so I kept the light on all night for the next recording.
No, from my angle, it looks like someone with their head down.
It does a little bit.
What the hell am I listening
This
to?
is the thing with experiments. It's tough to know if you should make adjustments in the middle. But the more I obsessed over it, the more the blindingly bright front door light seemed like it could scare the kid off. So I decided to switch it back to motion sensitive mode.
Bro, what?
Nothing on night 4. Though an interesting side note, I woke up as though I was hit by a bus. The black-eyed kid signal got really bothersome after a while. I felt like it was going to drive me crazy, and if not for this next recording, I probably would have given up.
Oh, is where you find something finally? 5 Nights in... It's like 5 Nights at Freddy. What the fuck? Pause it.
Pause it.
Goddamn. What am I looking at here?
You see the
Let
person?
me see this shit. Is that the
Oh.
person? Is that supposed to be the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see that.
I can close again right there.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, now that I have the phone in front of my face, I can tell that's not a person. It just, because whatever that circle thing is, looks
It's like
their
that,
head.
yeah.
Just wait, because when he starts telling him where his house is at, it gets really strange.
Like he tells him.
It
He has given us-
tells us where it is.
Oh. Are they looking into the camera?
It's in the window.
Doesn't look like there's a body there. It's just Damiki?
Whoever or whatever that is, it stood there for over an hour before disappearing. That's when I happened to wake up because I heard someone walking around outside.
That's in the middle of the fucking day too, isn't it?
It's night.
Oh, that's just how bright that light is back there. Holy shit.
Why would you go outside?
Yeah, dude, fuck that. I would not go outside.
I'd be like a little kid curled up under my blanket on my bed.
No, literally, if underneath my bed, underneath my blanket, they can't kill me if I'm underneath my blanket.
If I say so.
Yeah, that's the timeout spot.
I take the old man route.
All the way off
Get
the
off my
porch.
fucking lawn!
I've seen too many horror movies. I'm waiting on him just to turn around and they're right in his face.
Hello? Dude, why are you outside saying hello? Fuck that noise. I'm locking the door. Breaking the laptop. Turn off the camera. It's bedtime.
Experiment over.
He fucking lives with this lady.
He lives in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, doesn't he? Exactly.
This could be one of his friends. It could be anybody. She's like, I'm not available for like 4 days. He's like, it's okay. I got to lead up to it anyways.
I gotta lead up to it anyways. I'll throw a rock
is all
on
the same night.
I'll throw a rock on the outside, dude.
Mace is right. He said this shit was 3 hours, but we get like 30 seconds of video clip. So yeah, maybe Mace is right. Maybe they did it all in one night.
Why is there 2 cars there?
Yeah, if he's only one person living there. There's more than fucking 2.
How rich is this guy? He's got a gate?
Could be a work vehicle.
This guy's bougie.
Now, there aren't a lot of ways up to my house, so I immediately got in my car and started looking for it.
Oh, what? Oh, bro does live in the buttfuck middle of nowhere. You can tell.
Down
by
the dirt road.
Yeah. This feels like the fucking beginning of Outlast. Imagine if you just hit a tree.
Just pops up out of the middle of nowhere in the middle of the fucking ground.
He's breathing heavily. He's fucking scared.
Look at that. That is crazy.
So, like, is he just, like, up the whole night? Or, like, does he sleep?
When he
Yeah,
sleeps,
he was sleeping
It was like
until
an hour.
he wakes up and looks
He
back
was
at
out
it.
there for over an hour. I can't believe that worked.
Dude, I'd be shitting bricks.
How do you feel safe after that?
Yeah, I'd be literally shitting bricks. I'm like, oh, time to fucking move. Yeah, I'm getting a new house after that. Fuck, I'm ditching. I'm out.
and what do you guys think about that one?
That one, I mean, that video is definitely more believable than the fucking first one for sure.
But I can also see where Greg said that was just someone that lives with him.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
You never
mean,
seen him out in the woods. I mean,
Like I'm saying, dude, like,
they could have like went out there to help him film this video and then gone back. I mean, you know, fucking YouTubers will do shit all the time
for
because,
views.
well, dude, there are so many YouTubers that'll do like the 3 a.m. challenges and all that shit. Like nobody.
And of
buys
course, it was
that.
at 3:20 a.m. is when it happened.
It's like, come on. But people still watch the shit, man. It still
I'm
gets
just
some views
saying,
and they
like,
still get paid off of
It's
it.
an iffy
But there's
subject.
also some people that are like some of their videos on YouTube are like actual real. Like you look through some that have like little to like no views, and you see something that they actually caught on camera, like I would believe that.
I mean, but why would this just start happening now? Why would he just start giving a shit, and why would he look for this frequency?
I mean, bro.
I mean, that's the video. Like, there was like 4 other videos prior to that video of him, like, doing like extensive research, going and questioning people about black-eyed kids, trying to get as much knowledge as he can. Then he started doing like more scientific research, like, well, what lures them to your house?
My problem with this shit is
It's got to happen to me for me to believe. So
Start playing.
I don't
I'll pass on
believe
that,
I don't
brother.
believe that something can turn into a physical being from nothing.
or they can just spawn in.
I mean, you can have a manifestation of something.
I can tell you anything that I've ever seen I could look at and touch.
You do the
But now,
experiment.
what if
Yeah,
there's
you play
that
the
realm?
frequency.
What if there's that realm that
Well,
you can't touch?
my luck, the fucking neighbor kills to get
Yeah,
drawn
the
over.
neighbors come over.
Set up a camera
They're
all
like,
night, play the audio
we-
if you don't believe
We
it.
we
Nothing to be scared of.
we heard your call there. It's like, go the fuck back home.
Get the fuck out of here, guys! I'm trying to do a goddamn experiment.
I don't know. I just feel like that's the most believable
Yeah, that
black-eyed
video-
kid.
Oh yeah, of
That-
the two for
yeah.
sure.
That video is more believable than the first one. The first one was fucking.
Like I watched like at least, I don't know, probably like damn near 70 YouTube videos yesterday. writing
I
this-
thought you'd say 70 hours worth of videos. I say then, like a real researcher.
I mean, they're
He
all
did.
pretty long.
He watched 70 hours of videos, dude.
They're pretty long videos.
Yeah.
But I think, I kind of fast forward. a little
Yeah, I
bit
would
through
do that too. Yeah.
to find it. But out of all the ones I've watched, I try to find one where it's like I know the story of a black-eyed kid, and the first one that we watched with the drone, I don't really believe that one too much.
Oh, the first one.
But
no,
this one that I found, like
is
I,
more believable.
I'll tell you what, it was so hard to try to find this guy's YouTube channel.
Was it?
It was hard.
What
find
shrubs he's got?
I can't even remember.
I like fucking 0.
But yeah, it was so hard to try to find that guy's YouTube channel.
Huh. I don't know, man.
So what, did they show up just that one time because he played the noise, or do you think they keep coming back? Because they
Yeah, has he
don't
uploaded
know.
it again after that?
Yeah, I just never watched him.
Oh, okay.
I
He's not-
just wanted to find that
He's
one.
not fucking dead, so we know that.
Well, he hasn't let him in yet.
True. What if he does one where he lets him in?
She never even fucking knocked.
Yeah, true.
It's
Yeah,
probably
She never
because-
even tried to get in. She just fucking stood there.
Well, I know, but it's probably because of the frequency. That supposable frequency that attracts them. They think that it's like, apparently that's like a sound that the kids would give off.
So I guess here's my thing. He needs to rewatch this video. If he doesn't know this person, he needs to rewatch this video, play that signal,
And
if
let him
they're
in.
that distracted by it, when she's standing there looking in the fucking window at the sound, you just open the door up, take a good old cast iron frying pan, say,
she's gonna see him opening the door.
It looked like from the video.
yeah, but is she gonna move before the frying pan cracks her over the skull?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance.
it looked like from the video that she was
Probably
like.
not. You ever seen when something's coming? Somebody
Yeah.
like, ah!
True.
To me, it looked like she was looking through the windows, like
Into the camera.
like scouting the area.
Oh, scouting.
And also, she probably notices that the laptop.
He was probably about to either get robbed by a meth head or something.
I don't know,
I
she
don't
didn't
know.
look like a meth head.
You
to
should
me.
have seen like
She looked pretty normal.
I went to a marathon up in Indianapolis like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, I guess it's probably been like a month ago or so. And this fucking guy was standing outside of this gas station, and he kept scratching
scrapping,
his leg. He's fucking looking around and just
That was all about scrapping.
acting good. You could tell he was just strung out as fuck.
Just like that one guy
Dude,
that we
fucking-
saw at the, I guess he talked to himself.
I don't know if that guy was strung out. I think that guy might have actually had some mental problems.
Oh,
He seemed pissed off. You know what I mean?
Oh God. This cat fucking let one rip, bro. Holy shit.
well, anyways, so that's what I got on Black Eyed Kids for you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's do our own experiment.
Yeah, I think we need to do our own experiment,
Our own
like
experiment.
straight up. Find that frequency, get it,
get it.
and then we'll do
Get
our
a
own
camera.
experiment. Yeah,
I
straight
promise
up.
you,
for the
dude, there ain't no way 2 kids are taking the full.
No, it's literally impossible. A kid, first of all, 2 kids ain't taking me.
Dude, a fucking army of kids couldn't take on the food.
Just
Oh,
so happens
actually,
you have a motion.
There'd be so many choke slams and RKO's left and right.
Just so happens Connor has a motion sensor light at his house too.
The fucking save right there, dude. The kid ain't getting this guy.
I do. I've got a motion sensor camera on my front door. A blink. It's got a night vision mode too, so I'm like, we could set it out right there. And if they come to the front door, I mean,
Just
it's gonna
get-
fucking activate it.
Tell your parents, yeah, we need you to get out of the house for
Yeah, we're gonna need the
for at
house
least
for
a
the weekend.
week.
Yeah, we're gonna
For
need
at
the
least a
house.
week.
Oh, I think
Post
my
up in the
mom.
hotel.
I think my mom would be down for it. My mom would be like, "Oh, let me do it with you." And I'm like, "Oh, mom, you're fucking crazy."
Mom, you'd actually let
Those
him in.
kids don't want to know. Smoke.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
guns in that house too. So I mean, we'll be loaded. We'll be strapped. We'll have guns. We don't need no.
We gotta find out when you fight back against the kids.
Ask
Yeah,
him for a one-on-one match.
Yeah, ask him
One v one we rest.
1v1 me.
Just call him. I'll be like, just fucking go,
Through
bitch.
the fucking door, look at him like that. Let him in. And
Do
Just
the
fucking go.
do the like straight arm.
Give him the fucking the thumbs down. Like, you're a Batista bomb him.
oh my god, it's fucking hilarious.
So yeah, we'll do more paranormal stuff.
You gotta hit him with that Nate Diaz finger. You gotta crack him with a 2-piece, and then hit him with the finger, and they're like, "Fuck."
We'll do some more paranormal stuff. We might, I might pull some magic out of my ass, and we can do a Skinwalker Ranch. That's a top we always talked about doing.
I'm with it.
Well, Greg, send us home.
Thanks for stopping in today. Follow us on all social medias. Yeah, anywhere you can find it. Facebook, Twitter.
MySpace.
No,
Instagram,
I mean I guess you could try MySpace, but I don't think it's
Instagram,
happening.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Follow, like, share, Spotify, YouTube.
Subscribe. Hit that bell notification.
We post every Friday.
And the change up in schedule.
No, it's still every Friday.
You know, it's every
shit.
Friday.
Never mind.
We just
Not a
changed it up
change
for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, just changed up for us.
Yeah.
Mm.
You'll now get 2 main podcasts a month and 2 funny episodes a month.
Or we bang them out in
Alternate every
double
week.
session.
They don't give a fuck when we do them.
We alternate every other week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So takes out of the void and all with some kisses.
All right, everybody, have a good night.